I've played every single Kingdom Rush game. The original harkening back to the days where flash gaming websites like Armor Games offered gems such as this for free to the first young generation released upon the Wild West of the internet. In its infancy, Kingdom Rush defined itself as a fresh, colourful take on the tower defense genre, but by now its fifth installment has become somewhat tired. After adopting a derivative hero system which felt like an awkward method of monetization for the mobile gaming market, one of the most innovative features this newest entry can claim to have is allowing you to control 2 heroes instead of 1. Wow. Other attempts to change things up have been met with mixed reception, such as reducing the variance of towers you can build in a stage from 8 to 5, or only being able to view an enemy's abilities when clicking on it, instead of offering a full bestiary to peruse at the player's leisure. Suffice to say, Kingdom Rush has begun to feel a bit stale. Is what I would say before the release of the Wukong's Journey DLC. The amount of creativity and fresh ideas scatterblasted through the 5 levels presented here easily eclipses the main game. Stages feel dynamic and evolve continuously, such that your first playthrough of each level will feel hectic as you respond to the demands of newly opened paths and enemy types. Even the simple act of building a tower has now been given some much needed depth, as certain spots are occupied by elemental urns which tax the player an extra fee to build on them, but also buff the tower that is built there, offering genuine choice and flexibility to the player. Additions to the expanded cast of heroes and towers are welcome, if only wishing there were more interesting implementations of these systems. But what's here is a blast to plough through. Between the 2 DLCs, Wukong's Journey and Colossal Dwarfare, I think I can finally say there's enough decent content to justify Kingdom Rush 5's existence. For a franchise that I used to eagerly anticipate their next game release, I wish the developers at Ironhide Studios were more bombastic when developing their base campaigns, as it feels like the ideas jammed behind the DLC paywall could have been expanded further to flesh out a new Kingdom Rush sequel all of its own. As far as achievements are concerned, half of the ones added by Wukong's Journey are for beating the new stages, so there's very little you'll need to actively hunt for. Mighty Monkey just requires you to click on these little pink mushy creatures a couple of times in each of the 5 stages. Wealth and Prosperity is to click 8 Hong Bao as they drift along the water from left to right periodically throughout the stage Tempest Island. Celestial Watery Grave is slightly tricky as it's hard to line up 14 enemies in the area of the effect of the fountain in the first stage, Celestial Monkey Forest. My easier method is to choose the Iron Challenge, sell the Battle Brewmaster's Tower, and then build up 2 Arborean Emissaries. Take the first tier of Bramble Grasp for each to help you hold these Fire Foxes in place. And once the larger group enter the fountain area, click the Golden Monkey in the centre of the fountain, and that should hopefully work. It's quite quick to reset if it doesn't pop for your first time around, but because you have to pay a little extra to access this higher quality content, Kingdom Rush 5 is going to hold on to its rating for the base game, which is a 3 out of 5. Continuing that streak, I'm going to very briefly mention a game called And Roger. I'm not going to cover it in any real detail. All you need to know is that it's very short, very good, and very cheap. The less you know about it going in, the more powerful and effective of an impact it's going to have on you. And in terms of achievements, breezes its way to a 4 out of 5. You'll only be spending maybe an extra 20 minutes after you finish the game, mopping up a few that you didn't get on the first time through. Do be aware going into it, if you're not in the mood for a bit of a cry and a bit of an emotional time, maybe only sit down with it when you know you're in the mood for that sort of thing. But otherwise, definitely give this one a go if you just want a little hour-long experience to hop in and hop out of. So yeah, fully recommend And Roger. Quick little video there for you while I plough away at Hades 2. If you've enjoyed this video and it's helped you with some of these achievements, then please go ahead and leave some feedback for me. Click some of those buttons, really appreciate that as always. But otherwise, I'll see you next time for another video where I complete the last couple achievements.
We are